again, happy Monday. We've had a pretty mild start to our week today. Up in the big country, temperatures are still in those mid to upper 70s, 77 in Abilene, 79 in Robert Lee. Snyder, a cooler spot, only at 70 degrees. But as you get to the Concho Valley, we're in those lower to mid 80s. Sonora, that warmest spot right now. Arizona as well at 84 degrees, 82 over in San Angelo. A little farther west in the Permian Basin, Midland at 80 degrees on the dot. Now tonight we're going to see temperatures get near average for our overnight lows with partly cloudy skies in those lower to mid 50s. Sonora and Ozona can once again be some of those warmer spots, getting down to 57. Big Lake getting down to 59, while the rest of us are staying to the lower to mid 50s. 55 is going to be the low in San Angelo, while we're getting to 50 degrees up in Abilene. Eastland even cooler at a low of 48 degrees tonight under those partly cloudy skies. Now tomorrow is actually going to be slightly cooler than what today was, with some increased cloud cover and that rain that I mentioned earlier. So we're only going to see highs reaching the mid to upper 70s, with some cooler spots like Snyder only getting to 68, Big Lake only getting to 71, El Dorado 73. But in San Angelo and Abilene, we're looking to reach 77 degrees as our high for tomorrow. Now here's a look at where we're seeing that heaviest concentration of possible rainfall. To our western counties, they're looking at that best chance, which is actually new for us this season. We've been seeing most of the rain to our east, and the western counties have been kind of left out. So tomorrow they're finally going to be able to get more of that attention with the rainfall, while you get to 20% and then 10% to those further eastern counties. Now here's a look at timing on rain tomorrow. As early as overnight, we can see rain showers starting to develop. So when you're getting ready to head out for your morning commute, you want to make sure you have the rain gear on hand, especially if you live in those western counties that I pointed out just a second ago. But as you get to lunchtime, you can see that the bulk of the activity is centralized west of this Abilene to Junction line. That's where we're getting most of the rain showers, with the even heavier rain north of I-20 and even north of our viewing area towards the southern plains. Now throughout the evening on tomorrow, we can see some activity moving eastward, but once again, we're seeing most of that activity concentrated north of I-20, and then that rain will continue overnight into Wednesday, with some light showers along I-20 and then along I-10 towards Ozona and Big Lake. We'll continue to see those showers kind of moving east through the lunch hour on Wednesday, before we'll all have that chance to dry up before that next rain chance comes later on in the week. But although we're looking at this rain lasting for so long through our lunchtime hour on Wednesday, totals are actually going to remain on the low side. We'll only see about trace amounts throughout the viewing area. Some localized totals could be upwards of 1/10 of an inch, but this is not going to be a washout for us, and unfortunately it's not going to make much of a dent in our dry conditions. But we do have more chances for rain coming by the end of the week, along with some cooler temperatures to kick off our work week next week. So after tomorrow, we'll actually be on a warming trend, hitting the 90s to mid 90s by weekend, before we see those rain chances bringing us more rain and a cool down back to the mid 70s by this time next week. Back to you, Marissa.